Hey everyone, welcome to a new session. This session is less than training and more as what happened in V2. So we launched V2 a day ago or so and didn't get the chance to really record this. So this one is really going over the changes. The program has been pretty stable. A lot of users are having so much fun with it and enjoying the time saving. So the natural progression of the program, to be honest, is how can we make it even better for everyone, all engineers and all users. So this big update is all about user interface or user experience. So before we used to have a lot of commands uh, running in the command prompt on the bottom or uh, on the dynamic input. If you have dynamic input on, which is F12 on the keyboard, if you press it, you'll have uh, what's happening next to your cursor. Trying to simplify it, trying to keep it smooth, faster, easier to use, less questioning. Oh, now what should I press? Trying to make it all in front of you. So we're going to go through it quickly. We're not really trying to build full sheets here. We're simply looking at the improvement that has been done. So first thing first, let's, so I just preloaded it with a template and a viewport size. So let's create a preview. First thing first, you're gonna see four options here: array, path, alignment, and free. If you don't want to do it, simply press cancel. Zoom in a little bit here, just so you see what we're working with. So create preview. We're gonna skip today array and path. We're gonna cover it in free. They're the same UI from a user interface at least. So we're gonna do alignment and free just so you can see the difference between them. So alignment, a new update to alignment is basically will help you find it too. There is a letter at each start of an alignment. So letter A, basically here, this is for alignment first street. Letter B is for second street. You can simply select one or both, or one of them at a time. Sorry, you can select both yet. Okay, it's gonna give you what you would like to name it. Let's call it layout for now. And now you can see them, edit them, and without the need to go back and change them later on, just to help out from a visual perspective. You can see the preview always here, what's happening. This is the scales, default 20. You can change it to anything you want. These are the common scales. If a scale that you don't like, you can simply select the or, you can type 25 and it's going to take 125, or you can say it 1/25. Either format is going to take it to 125. This is just an example again. 20, do you want to follow it? Do you want to do the custom range if you don't want to do the full range of your alignment? And do you want to include the station, the name, and the sheet tile? You can do that now, you can do it later. Again, it just makes it simpler. Pressing OK will simply finish the preview. We're not going to build this. I'm just going to show you the UIs. Another create preview, for example, is the free. So you see the difference is going to be very similar to your array and path mode. Same layout, C2, and I'm cycling through it, pressing tab, just it's faster. 0.2, but you can also do manual. Same scale, overlap, etc. Okay. In the free mode, it's going to ask you if you want to do a single one or multiple one. You can do multiple, and the same as before, and just instead of pressing on the actual command prompt, you simply select the screen. It's faster, easier. And that's it. You just press build, and we're just going to ask you, do you want to create an overview? Selecting this, create the overview and allow you to select the name. Unselecting it, skip it totally. And voila, just building it, the usual match lines, etc. Everything is here. It's empty. We're going to cover more in the next one. So this is the main improvement for preview in single VP. So we will do a little bit more in the multi because it has quite a bit of improvements there too. They are very interesting to showcase. So in multi-viewport, what have changed? So we're gonna build one. We're gonna build a plan profile eventually, but first let me show you plan and plan so you can see the UI and plan profile is slightly different. It's not much, but we'll build it fully so you can see it. So plan and plan. similar. When you press on it, it's going to ask you want to do alignment or path. Selecting alignment will basically just showing or showcasing which alignment you would like to select. It's going to open your UI. You can make it as big as you want. Prefix, similar. C4, separator, dot, dash, anything you like. Just keep your company standards, please. And let's call them plan and plan. It's a weird name. Plan. So you can see the actual preview below it. If you type, or if you're me and you are pre-dyslexic, you will be changing those. Plan, minimum coverage, what this means versus this number. So this one is telling you that with your current align, or with your current design or configuration, with 1.5 gap between the two viewports and 0.5 inch gap on the bottom, the max you can fit is a distance from side to side of the viewport measured perpendicularly to your alignment is 180. If you're doing a very big highway, or I don't know, just ginormous alignment, a river maybe, that you want to showcase, and you want it to be 200, then you know that 20 is not feasible. You need bigger. If you are like me, designing like maybe 40 or 45 foot, you can play with it and it's good. Okay, at 10, I can fit 90, is perfect. I only need 50, so it's great. So just helps you before you go back and forth. Just see it here, apply it, and you go by it. Why there is two margins here or two gaps, I've explained those initially, but now it's clearer. In 1.9, you used to set them kind of blindly and hope for the better. This one, you can actually see what's happening. So letter A, basically, it's the space between the top viewport and the bottom viewport, or if you do stacked side by side, it's between the sides ones, and the bottom is always on the bottom. This is space saved for your labels too. So for the stacked, 1.5 inches is enough for room to place your label below your plan. Remember, if you're doing plan and plan, you will need likely plan view. You need underneath it a scale and station. So if each one of those is, let's assume, as 0.15 with the spacing, so you have about 1 inch of maybe slightly less than 1 inch, maybe 0.6, 0.7 inches needed, and you need space from the bottom of the viewport 1 and top of viewport 2. So 1.5 inches is on the generous side. If you want to tighten it, you can. I always go with 1.5, but again, CAD Manager can advise you here which is best, and from visual, of course. Bottom margin, it's all about how you define your viewport. I always leave space from the bottom. I don't put it straight at the edge of the viewport. If you do edge of the viewport, then you need space again to fit like your 3 or 4 stacked labels. So this is how you do it. Can you change it later? Absolutely. I'm not show you how. So for me, I usually use bottom margin 0. Do you want to follow or reverse? Same. This used to be a prompt on the bottom or on your dynamic input. Now they're all here. You can select it. Full alignment or custom range. Same. If you press custom range, you can change. Full alignment, show it to you. In the event that you forget what's the range of your alignment, you can see it here. It will showcase it. So it's simple and you go from there. Apply, basically it previews. So we're not going to build this one yet. We're going to build a plan and profile. So we're going to just undo it here. So plan and profile, similar. We're going to do, let's do first 3 just so I show you. I think you've seen it before. It's the same. Just show, you can select now which profile you want to see, as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are numbers on your keyboard. You can go as high as you want if you have 20 views, but this is just, I want to showcase that clearly. Now, just gonna click escape. We're gonna build B just because it's larger, so you can see it on multiple sheets. So plan profile B. This is gonna open similar. The slight difference here, and you can see what's the slight difference. So the prefix is C4, separator is a dash, start number is 01, and let's call it PMP, plan and profile. Similar here, plan scale, you can select, it's going to be same horizontal scale for plan and profile. This was not part of the plan and plan, so this is specifically for plan profile. If you recall it from the first versions where we issued plan profile, this was one of the selections. Let's do 10. I know it doesn't fit at 10. It needs a 20 in our case, so that it fits the profile view. Else it's going to be cropped, which we don't want. Similar here, we can do 0. The bottom is exactly the same. Tile overlap, 5, and we can simply press apply. So it's going to tell us, which I knew about it and I wanted to show you, but same scale here doesn't fit. Why? Because imagine 10 scale, it's very zoomed in, so the profile view cannot take it. Like, it will not be able to fit this in a 10 scale, and it gives you a view of your alignment, else your alignment might not exist. So this is why it just bumps it up. You can always say no. In our case, we're gonna simply press yes. So it just drew your profile views and the plan views. I don't know why I'm explaining this. You guys are used to it now. So building sheet, same. Create overview or not. So for this one, I pre-filled it with the north arrow, the naming, etc. So it built it out for us. So now what? The next natural thing is, let's add a key map here. Or is it support? So set key map area. Basically, there's a new thing here. Actually, set key map area is now it's gonna pop up the UI. Do you want a current or key? Current will let you just build the current view. Since we are in key maps, things changed, or not changed, improved. So apply key map label, which is the key map label here. Now it's just gonna offer you a selection. If you auto, it's go in auto. If you want to select the selection, basically it's gonna take you it's gonna say, hey, where is it? I don't have one here. So if you forgot, like me, to add one, you simply press escape, come in, insert your tile block or block here, and again you do apply our key map label. I don't know why I keep saying apply, and we're gonna do to select, and we're gonna pick it. It's gonna give you the letter. This is helpful when you have multiple key maps, and view label here. So now if we select, we have it. We added new thing, which is the key map north arrow. Same, if you do key map north arrow, place a north arrow block on template and click it up here. I don't have it because I didn't add it. So we're gonna select a new one, don't redefine, it's just gonna select it here. We want it smaller, for example. You can always change this up a little bit. Okay, so now we have it bigger, and we're gonna do key map north arrow, and it's always tell you, hey, it's on the scale bar. This is for A, not B, for example, if you have multiple key maps, and then done. So now we have the north arrow here. Yes, if you move it on, if you don't want it on the left, you want it on the right, just simply come to the key map and just move it. And once you move it, of course, you need to press update, and it just move with you. So this one is also an improvement on the UI. Instead of looking only at the bottom and not knowing what's happening, you'll see it. Main update, which also helped me because I'm a very visual person, so I want to see what's happening before I press update, or the plan view label and profile view label. So we're going to do both. So plan view label now, you can also select similar to before, pick. I don't have one, so I'm going to use the auto. I would love to use my station range. So now I can clearly see what it means, that in line. I built the program and I know exactly what they are, but for visual folks like me, that they want to see it before they apply it, now they can see it here. So stacked is basically the view, then below it the station line, versus inline where you have a view station line straight. Each project, each city, or each user has its own, or companies, to be strict, it has its own. So pressing OK now, instead of waiting for the user to press update, now the program simply apply those to it as is. Similar for profile. This one was very elaborate, very big due to how many cities and the difference in their requirements. So same, I'm gonna use auto. Do I want to use a profile, elevation, other? You can change and you can see the difference. Do you want to include the station range? Do you want it stacked, inline? You want it column or equal? And this one is coming soon, so we'll activate this eventually or in the next update for sure. So pressing profile OK. Here we'll say it's gonna just cycle through and just add our label. This is the gap I was saying. If you are too tight to the viewport max, you will miss this one. What else? Updates to the match line style also was really going with users and shadowing them, and I noticed that how difficult it is for them to change that because it was a long list, and just some of companies have a big list of standards. So what do we do is basically if we come here to match line style now, you can select from a drop down, which is simpler. I don't have many, but if you select Arial here, see or look at, you press update. Again, now at the end of the command, the program will auto update for you, and basically it changed it to Arial, and it changed it to Arial here. So these are like the simple things that we've added to the program. Apply layer viewport, those haven't changed at all. What else have changed? We've changed a few things here. So previously editing sheet name or assigning sector, renumbering sheet used to be also very dependent, or you have to look constantly on the command prompt. So edit sheet name will basically, it's gonna open up a massive table for you, or you can fill it up, each one individually. This is also where you can include the station range. If you want, we can do it in, I hope not in revision, but you can do it in sector, for example, or in the name. Do you want it to insert it as an append? So basically it's going to be sector 1 station, or you can replace. This is same. If you want to see how it works, so basically you want a revision date. This is a description, say backcheck 1, for example. Revision date, let's whatever, today or yesterday. 25, 26, revision number 1, city state, let's say SFCA, address, it's not important, owner, project name, date, all of these you can change. It's just, we're not going to fill it up, so we've saved some time here. But basically you can see it is just updated those for you, so you can edit them here. We're bringing in something cool eventually for the numbering that becomes very simple, but that's a feature to come. Assign sector, if you change your mind and you want to assign sector, you can do it here. That will replace your area name. So instead of picking from the list, you can see it here now. And renumbering sheet, same. If you want to change them, you can see them preview C4, C4-1, and you can press OK, and then it's going to update all of them for you. Otherwise, that's it for multiple viewport and single viewport. The last but not least is a minor update to the import PDF. So it used to be a lot of selection, so now you can do it all from a UI. You browse, basically you just select, I don't know where we are here, SheetAgent here, and we need PDF details. It's gonna ask, it's gonna detect the pages as usual. We're gonna do range, it's too much to create 15 or to create 49 pages, so let's do 15, and we're gonna name them here now. Detail sheets C7 dash 01. Now you can see it. Pressing OK, we'll just import them, building them. I don't know. Oh, wait, I have a title block. So yeah, so it's just built it. The warning is, we can all guess there is no name. Yeah, and then I have a letter. This drawing has been created before, so there's a standardized one here. Yeah, otherwise that's the main updates. You might find some new UIs that I haven't covered, but most of it is just to simplify your day-to-day workload, and we go from there. Thank you so much for joining, and hope you enjoy this major upgrade.